Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is currently, let's see what time it is. I think it says 5:18. I just turned 5:19 p.m. on Friday evening. And no, I'm not sitting in front of the computer because I'm going to be doing a bunch of work. Actually, all my work is working itself right now. I have a video uploading in the kitchen, and I have videos uploading on my computer right now. My thumbnails are already made. So, well, I have one more thumbnail to make, but I can make that when I'm done vlogging. But I'm sitting here because I'm going to do this, I'm going to answer some questions that I've never answered before on here in just a second. I thought that would be kind of an interesting thing to do today. Since I tell the same stories over and over again and all this kind of stuff, I thought I'm going to answer some questions that I've never answered before today. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of a little update on my last 24 hours, which have been, oh, I just got this all over my hand. Wipe that off with my sweatshirt that I'm about to put in my washing machine. I have had a very relaxed 24 hours. Well, very relaxed last night. I also have a Diet Coke with some ice right here, so I thought that we would up in my new Diet, not my new, this is not new anymore, but I love this so much, in my Tervis Diet Coke cup that I got on Amazon. Hear it open. I actually was just trying to buy some of this Awake 10 Plus Super Juice facial spray. Apparently it's discontinued. I can't find it anywhere online. So if anybody knows that's used that in the past, it's not my favorite, but I do like it. It smells really good. It's very it smells like a glass of juice in the morning. Or like a smoothie or something like that. So I was like, well, maybe I'll buy some more of it. I can't find it anywhere except for like on Poshmark or eBay. I'm not buying skincare products off of Poshmark or eBay. And so I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked on Amazon, I looked on like different like Sephora. Well, I didn't look on Sephora, but I just looked on their shopping and online, and it didn't pull up anywhere. So anyway, Alex was supposed to go to brunch with some girlfriends of his today at noon. And I woke up and I was like, I was way past. I went to bed last night like at 7. It was like almost 7:30 in the morning. I know. I stayed up way late watching Vanderpump Rules. So I woke up and it was like after 1, and I said, weren't you supposed to go to brunch at noon? And he goes, yeah, they canceled, we're going to do it later. And he said they had a bunch of stuff going on, so we're going to do it later. So he actually went to brunch. Well, not brunch, but they went to lunch. They went to some like new Mexican place. It's right by our house because they all live real close to each other. They all live real close to us. And so they went to some Mexican place called El Toro. I've never heard of it before, but Alex said it was really good. And then they went back to his one girlfriend's house that lives like 2 blocks from us or something like that. And then he is supposed to stop by, he's getting ready actually because he just texted me to go over to her house, stop by a girlfriend's house that is like not sick, but she's just like feeling down, so he's gonna take her some stuff and just like hang out with her for a little bit, and then he'll be home. And then I think that I was gonna watch Traitors last night. I told him, I said, if it comes out, I'm gonna have to watch the first 3 episodes, and you're just gonna have to catch up because we're gonna watch them together. I was like, I can't wait to watch Traitors. But I just looked before I filmed like my last 2 videos. I filmed a Peterisms video and I filmed a review video, and Traitors still isn't on Peacock. It was supposed to be on Peacock as of today. So I don't know why it's not on Peacock. I just Google searched it and it said it was supposed to come out today. But anyway, I'm ready to watch Traitors. I actually should look on here. I meant to do this to see what other new shows come out. What new... I know that True Detective comes out. People are asking if I watch that. Yes, I love that show. What new shows come out in January 2024? Let's see all the shows. New highly anticipated series debuting in January include Echo, Expats, Masters of the Air, The Brother's Son, I think that's already out, and Sanctuary, A Witch's Tale. Let's see what series are returning in 2024. True Detective, Night Country, Feud. Oh, that's the new, Feud is the new one. It's the, what do you call it? Truman Capote versus the Swans. It's like the Real Housewives, but it's not like the Housewives reality show. It's coming at the end of the month. It's the new, by the guy that does American Horror Story. What can I think? Ryan Murphy. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. What to stream in January 2024. Outside the Oscar players, streaming highlight. Well, the Oscars nominations aren't until like January 29th. I was just thinking about that last night because I watch all the Oscar movies every year. So as of like January 29th, when they announce the Oscar nominations, I will be watching like all of the Oscar movies. But let's see what it says. Outside of the Oscar players, streaming highlights for January 2024 include Schitt's Creek creator, the movie Good Grief. What are the new reality shows? Okay, your guide to 2024 TV premiere dates. This is Entertainment Weekly. Let's see what it says. Okay. Good Trouble, Night Court, The Floor, We Are Family, The Brother's Son, Sanctuary, A Witch Tale. Is that supposed to be good? I think I saw something about that and that looks good. The Golden Globes. I missed the Golden Globes this year. Oh, La Brea. That's my new show that's the newest show coming out. The new season premiered January 9th, so I've got to catch up on that. Series premiere Echo. I don't know anything about that. Ted on Peacock. Traitors comes out today. Criminal Record. Oh, True Detective comes out on the 14th. I think they'll probably release the entire thing. It comes out on HBO. So what is that? Sunday that comes out? Oh my God, that will be my Sunday. I'm just going through the ones that I want to watch. The Woman in the Wall. That sounds interesting. Feud Capote versus the Swans. That's on FX on Hulu on January 31st. The Bachelor comes out this month. There's so many other shows that come out that they didn't put on here at all. Oh, The Bachelor, January 22nd. Here it is. Is that the only other thing that comes out? Let's see what comes out in February. A Farmer Wants a Wife. Season premiere. I've never watched it before, but I saw the thing the other day. It looked kind of good. NCIS, FBI, Young Sheldon, Ghosts. I've never heard of some of these shows. American Idol comes out February 18th. I might watch that this year. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. Oh, Survivor, February 28th. And then I think in March comes The Amazing Race. March 13th. I wonder why they're doing those on separate days this year. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. I want to see what that's about. The Ones Who Live. Let's see what this is about. Oh, it's got all like the main stars on here. Okay. Oh, it's the love story between Rick and Michonne. Okay, that's going to be really good. But I got to go back in and finish The Walking Dead first. Rick and Michonne return in the new trailer for The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. So that's the new one. I haven't even started watching the new one yet that takes place in Paris because I haven't finished Fear the Walking Dead. I need to go back and watch The Walking Dead. So last night, I took a little nap and then I finished watching The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, Natalia Speaks. I finished watching that last night. And then I watched something else. I don't know, for the life of me, I can't remember what I watched. And then I watched Vanderpump Rules, and I literally sat in that chair over there and I just like binged it. Is Boo Radley over there? Is he in this little bit? Boo? He must be upstairs. He keeps on popping his head. When I was filming my review video, he kept on popping his head around the corner. So he's either upstairs or he's over in that bed and I can't see him. I don't think he's over in his little bed laying down. Nope, I don't think he's over there. I think he's upstairs. But anyway, I don't know what we'll watch today. We still have Miami and Beverly Hills from this week to catch up. Well, 2 episodes of Miami to catch up on last week and this week. And 1 episode of Beverly Hills to catch up on from this week. So we might watch that tonight or tomorrow. Alex has his birthday party thing tomorrow. He still does. He was like, she keeps on changing what they're going to do. So I don't know what that's going to be. But I don't know if I'm going to go to that or not. It's going to have a lot to do with the weather because I may just want to stay inside and hibernate. It's supposed to be very, very cold this weekend. All my neighbors are talking about it. I actually was going to film outside, but then it got so dark my chair was like soaking wet earlier, and then it like started getting warmer, and like when I was sitting in the chair, I went and got my mail, and I took Boo Radley out, and he was just kind of like walking around like up by the patio, and so I sat in the chair for a second. It was still damp, but it wasn't soaking wet. I could have filmed out there, but it was starting to get really cold. It's supposed to like, I think it's been raining all day. It was snowing earlier. It's been kind of crazy. Let's look up Indianapolis. I just did this the other day over here, didn't I? Weather. So I'm going to see. Here's the Weather Channel. Right now it says it's 30. Right now it says it's 23. Windy periods of rain and snow this evening will become showers overnight. Low 23. How is it the low right now? So apparently it's 23 right now. And then, okay, tomorrow 27, Sunday 9. Monday 14. So apparently it's not going to be as cold as it was supposed to be. But all next week it's cold. It's like, tomorrow is the warmest we're going to see in like the next week, because it's like 27 tomorrow for a high. And then 9, 14, 8, 22, 27 again. And then 16 with AM snow showers, 15, 23. Oh, then it goes up 32, 40, 43. So, I don't know. I have a feeling we're not going to get like any major snow this year. Let's look on here tomorrow and see. Saturday, overcast skies and windy, a few flurries or snow showers possible. High 27. Saturday night, 2 degrees, bitterly cold, cloudy, low 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's Saturday night. Sunday, partly cloudy skies, 9 degrees. Sunday night, bitterly cold, overcast. Monday, high of 14. At night, it's supposed to be 3 degrees, so Monday's going to be cold too. Tuesday, considerable clouds early, some decrease in clouds later in the day. Tuesday night, clear skies, very cold, low 4 degrees. And then it gets a little bit warmer. We were supposed to get some like huge weather storm that was going to come through, but I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, last night, I like binge watched Vanderpump Rules. I didn't think I was as far into. I'm like, it's taking me forever to finish season 4. Each of these seasons have like, I think the last 2 seasons have like 17 episodes, but like all these seasons I'm watching right now have like 24 episodes, and so to get through them, it's taking forever. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. Like that 3 days leading up or something, I'm gonna have to literally just like binge watch, because I am going to finish this before it comes. They didn't put that on there, Vanderpump Rules. I am going to binge watch, and I'm going to finish this entire series before season 11 comes out. I mean, I'm doing it. So I don't know if that means I'm going to have to watch 12 to 14 episodes a day leading up to it, but I'm getting these seasons done. So tonight I will be finishing. I'm on the reunion. I think I'm done. I think I'm on part 2 of the reunion of season 4. So I've got part 2, part 3, and then the secrets at the end that they always show, like the extra footage that they don't have. I know, like Nikki was telling me that she doesn't like to watch those, but like I like to. I don't think Alex ever did either. But I like to watch them to find out the stuff that happens. Also on Peacock, they have the unedited version of the reunion. I think Alex and I are going to start watching the reunion over there, because like Salt Lake City has the unedited reunion over there on Peacock. So I think we're going to start watching it over there. So anyway, I'm going to binge watch tonight, probably Traitors. Well, it depends on if Alex gets home early, which he probably will. I don't think he's staying over at his friend's house very long. If he's home early and he's not tired, he may want to lay down and take a nap. If he's not tired, we may watch Traitors tonight and some Housewives. If not, we may watch it tomorrow during the day, and I may just not film any videos tomorrow or Sunday. I've kind of like thought about just taking tomorrow and Sunday off, and then like setting the reset button on Monday. I've really, to be honest with you, it was funny because somebody commented, and it like on my video or something like that, and it wasn't like joking, like sarcastic. There's been a couple people that have like said jokingly sarcastic things about like, Peter, like, you know, like when are you going to get back to filming regularly? Because I have been filming regularly this week, right? But somebody left this kind of like, it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't rude or anything like that, but they're like, when are you going to like post consistently? And I was like, I got back from vacation and was like the next day posting consistently, you know? And I have really struggled this week. I don't know if it's like the weather changing or if it was, and even that comment, I just want to say, was not like, it wasn't like a rude or nasty comment. It just was like, I could tell it was like an observant comment versus like somebody being sarcastic. Does that make sense? So anyway, I have really, really struggled this week. I don't know, like, if it's the weather or if it is just the coming back from vacation. I mean, let's just be for real. All I did on vacation was relax and rest. I mean, I don't know why I need a vacation from that. It wasn't like we did anything strenuous. It's not like jet lag. I mean, it's the same time in Mexico where we go as it is here. You know, Playa del Carmen is the same time as it is in Indianapolis, so it's not like it's jet lag or anything. Even our travel that last day, I mean, it was a long day because we left the resort at like 9:50 and we got home that night at like midnight, like to our house. So I mean, it was a long day of traveling, but it was like a long day of like watching shows and sitting in the airport eating treats and watching Salt Lake. I mean, it wasn't like it was like this, I mean, it wasn't like a bad day of travel or anything. I really don't know what's going on. I thought I was getting sick, but I don't feel sick at all. I'm just tired and lethargic. So I don't know if it's just like getting back into the, you know, and I said earlier in the week, and you guys have been so nice about it. I was like, you know, please just like understand it's going to take me some time to like get back into the realm of things. I have been just taking it day by day. And today I woke up and then Alex was like getting ready to leave and stuff like that. And I was like, well, there's no reason for me not to film if he's not going to be here. I would rather take a day off when he's here because A, I don't like him to have to be really quiet while I'm filming, and B, if he's here, I'd like to spend time with him. You know what I mean? So, tonight, since he's like gonna be gone, like he went to lunch and then he's going over to his friend's house, I was like, well, I might as well just film some videos now, film a vlog and stuff like that in case I take the next 2 days off. So I don't know, I'm just taking it day by day. Tomorrow, like, it depends on when he leaves for his birthday thing, or if I end up going to the birthday thing, depending on if I don't even know what they're doing. It keeps on changing. So it'll just kind of depend on what I decide. If like he leaves for it early and I don't go, I probably will vlog. I probably will film a drama video. I actually have a bunch of notes taken about The Curious Case of Natalia Grace and Natalia Speaks. And so I'm thinking about making that video for my drama channel. And if I do that, then I'll do that tomorrow or Sunday. Or I might wait till Monday. I don't know. I might just take the next 2 days off. I'm honestly, I think for the month of January, I'm just going to play it by ear. And if I wake up one day and I'm just like, I'm not feeling it today, not filming. If I feel like I'm like filming like 7 videos today, I'll film 7 videos today. Honestly, I woke up and my plan was just to film like a vlog today. And then I was like, well, I wanted to film this drama video. I had some stuff. I was like, I can talk about it tomorrow. I can talk about it on Monday. But I was like, just do it now. Alex is gone. And then I ended up filming a Peterisms video and a review video. And I honestly didn't plan on doing that. And if I wasn't, like, if my review video wasn't about these chips that I eat my dips with, and I wasn't thinking about sitting there watching my shows and eating chips and dip, and maybe ordering something. I can't order cheesecake again. I just cannot continue to order Cheesecake Factory, although it's so good. I ate almost all my nachos last night. You know what? Let's just order it right now. Should I? Let's just order it right now. Okay. Oh my God, what should I get from Cheesecake Factory? See right here, order again. Oh, Mo search for dinner. No, wait, let's look at my order again. Let's see the places that I order from. Why is it not pulling it up? Dinner plans, order now, fast. Oh, order again. Donato's Pizza, Cheesecake Factory, Piata, Noodles and Company, Puccini's, District Tap, that was a fail, Maggiano's, Papa John's, oh, Joella's Hot Chicken. I haven't ordered from there in forever. Does it show you the last time that you ordered on here? I feel like it does. Order it again. It doesn't show in here. Joella's Hot Chicken has that vegan chicken. Oh my God, it's so good. Those, oh my God, the fries are fantastic. If I still ate chicken, they're chicken tenders. They have 2 jumbo tenders, 3 jumbo tenders. The sauces that they have there are fantastic. They have these little Sammy sandwiches. See, I always get the classic chicken, but then I replace it with vegan chicken. They have salads, kale crunch salad with chicken, kale crunch salad with no chicken, macaroni and cheese, red skin mashed potatoes. I'm like really not feeling like Joella's Hot Chicken tonight, but I was like, why is it not showing the vegan? And then right here it shows vegan patty. And so any of these sandwiches you can replace with a vegan patty. Any of the meals you can replace with a vegan patty. The desserts, cookies and cream pie in a jar. Do you guys remember when I used to review those pies in a jar? Banana pudding and strawberry shortcake pie in a jar. Okay. But no, we're not going to get that. So I think we're going to have to do something new. Daredevil Hall. I've never even heard of that. It doesn't look like anything that I want, but it does look good. Where is this at? Daredevil Hall. I've never heard of this place. Looks like a... Okay. Smash burger, tenders basket. It's like bar food. Do they have anything? The poblano, grilled poblano peppers, pepper jack cheese. So they have a veggie burger made with mushrooms. That would not be too bad. Oh, the Indiana tenderloin. I bet they're famous for that. People love tenderloin sandwiches in Indiana. My mom used to love the tenderloin sandwich at the state fair. Chicken tender combos, appetizers and salads. They've got breadsticks, french fries. Where is this place? Why have I never heard of this place? Why does it not show? See more. Oh, it's real close to us. Like super close to us. Huh. Never heard of it. Greek's Pizzeria. Tanya loves them. Okay, let's order again. Let's go in here. Maybe I should try something new. I actually have some of that Korean grilled chicken. Korean grilled cauliflower still in the refrigerator, so I don't need to order that. Okay, we're going to do the nachos again. And the fried macaroni and cheese. See, some of these things I can save. I think I might still have some of those in the fridge. And so some of these things you can save, and then should I get cheesecake? I mean, of course I should get cheesecake. It's the weekend and it's freezing outside. there's my excuse for getting cheesecake. It's the weekend and it's freezing outside. How am I going to ever get on Louisiana chicken pasta? What is that? I should probably get some pasta. Their pasta is so good here, but it's like $27. I'm not paying $27 for pasta. We're just going to do apps. See, but they have a lot of like meaty apps, like homemade meatballs, warm crab dip, which I'd never eat that in a million years, Thai chili shrimp, crispy crab bites, crab wontons. They have a petite filet that you can get. Avocado tacos. Those don't even look good, though. Okay, small plates and snacks. Here it is, Korean fried cauliflower. Oh, it's not that. It's $10.95. That's not bad for their appetizers. It looks like their appetizers have kind of like gone down in prices. The street corn, fire roasted corn ribs. Let's look at these. Okay, fire roasted corn ribs. Maybe. Crispy fried cheese. Well, I'm already getting the macaroni and cheese. They used to have these corn cakes. I don't see them on here anymore. Appetizers. Oh, the fried macaroni and cheese balls. Those are so good. Well, then I guess they don't call them balls. The avocado egg rolls are really, really good. But I just don't think they'll deliver very well. Pretzel bites with cheddar. Those look good, warm with cheddar cheese sauce, but I'm not really in the mood for that tonight. Okay, here it is. Sweet corn tamale cakes. These are like something I've looked at. Topped with sour cream salsa, cilantro, avocado, and salsa verde. I need to try something new. Warm crab dip. That about makes me want to gag a maggot. That sounds so gross. Even if I did eat fish, which I don't. Hot spinach and cheese dip. House-made meatballs. Roadside sliders. I wonder if it's like I wonder if like a lot of these are like cheaper than they usually are. I wonder, they used to have this one salad there. Oh my god, it was so good. I wonder if it is like happy hour or something. That's why. Is there like a deal on here? Flatbread pizza. I didn't even know they had flatbread pizzas. My mom used to love a good... Oh, they have a vegan Cobb salad. It doesn't look very good, though. I haven't had the Impossible Burger from Cheesecake Factory in forever. But that's kind of some of the macaroni and cheese burger. It has macaroni and cheese all over it. That corn kind of looks like elote. Should I try it? Let's see how expensive it is. Are you guys still there? You're still there. I saved the bread. Alex always eats the bread. Street corn. I don't like corn on the cob. I can't tell because it's like these long ribs. I can't tell if it's like corn on the cob. Hell, let's just try it. Okay. I should review this stuff is what I should do. But I don't, do I? Watch, it's going to be like a 2-hour wait or something like that. Nope. Up the tip. Less than an hour. That's not too bad. Okay, it's done. So yeah, so tonight I'm just going to watch some shows, and then this weekend we're going to relax. He's got this birthday thing tomorrow night. Oh, you know what? I think he told me that if they couldn't figure out what they were going to do, they were just going to do like a girl slumber party over at his one friend's house, and it's going to be like him and like 4 of his girlfriends. I would pass on that. The thing is, like, it always starts off with being like the girls and some of their boyfriends. But the thing is that this girl lives like 35-40 minutes from us, so that's a long Uber ride home to stay like an hour and say hi to everybody, and then they have their girls' night slumber party. So I might just let them have it if that's what they end up doing. I don't know if that's what they're going to end up doing. But why am I ordering this food when I'm going to want to order food tomorrow night? Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. So yeah. So I've had a really good day. I'm excited to watch my shows tonight and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that we could do something kind of a little bit different over here today. And that is answer questions that I've never answered before. So I've actually wanted to do this on like my Peter Monn channel. Maybe I'll carry it over there too and see if I can find one. But I thought, because y'all know I love the Google so much, right? Oh, Cheesecake Factory has confirmed your order. Well, thank you. I thought that what I would do is I would actually, you know what? I should check my videos to see where they're at. Still uploading. Still uploading. Taking a long time today. I wonder if it's because of the weather outside. I thought that I would get online on Google and I would just like Google search like questions to get to know me better, or you know, whatever. So I thought, let's just like Google search that and see what it comes up with. This is like, I remember when I first started like on YouTube, on like BookTube and stuff. And do you remember there was all those tag videos that were always like questions to get to know me better, or the like BookTube beginners video and all that kind of stuff? I loved those videos. Okay. Questions. My computer is sticking so bad. I'm to get to know me better. Let's see what it comes up with. 100 getting to know you questions. I want to do fun ones. So these are like serious, like what motivates you? Food. Random. Okay, this is random. Okay, this is from Yahoo News. 100 who knows me better questions for deeper connections. Maybe that's not exactly what I want to do. Well, here, I'll just go through and answer these. Okay, so y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Bum, bum, bum. I feel like I need to wait until the camera is at 30 minutes, which is at, it's right now, it's at 20 minutes and 52 seconds. Because if I don't, then I'm going to be looking down and the camera's going to stop on the last minute, right? So let me look through some of these questions and see if maybe some of these questions are dangerous. If I don't want to... No, I mean, most of these questions, I have a feeling... I'm gonna ask the question and see if you guys should ask the questions to your, like, okay, wait. Oh, there was deep ones. Funny, who knows me better questions. Intimate, who knows me better questions. Intimate, what's my favorite way to unwind after a long day? You know what would be interesting is, for those of you that have watched my vlog for a long time, is how many of you, like, know the answers to these questions. Hard, who knows me better questions. These are good. These are good questions. But they kind of start off like, okay, this is going to stop in 3, 2, the camera stopped. Okay, these are good questions, and they start off kind of like a little lame, and then they get more serious. So you ready? Okay. Random, oh, I don't have my cleaning thing is over there. Now I keep my glass cleaning thing next to where I sit in the chair, because I sit in that chair for hours on it. Okay. Random who knows me better question. So I'll ask the question, and then I'll pause for a second to let you guys see if you have the answer, okay? What's my favorite color? Okay, my favorite color is blue, and I think my second favorite color to that, and I like a really bright blue, and my second favorite color next to that is Kelly green. Okay, do I prefer coffee or tea? It depends on the day, okay? But I would say that my go-to is coffee, and right now, it's hot coffee. Probably because I'm out of iced coffee, but even if I had iced coffee, I think I would like lean more to hot coffee. I've been drinking a lot of hot coffee late at night. And still falling asleep pretty easily the last couple nights, I think. One of those nights I had a hard time falling asleep. What's my go-to comfort food? Well, I would say right now my go-to comfort food is Costco dips. I'm gonna have to go get the glass cleaner for these. Hold on a second. Okay. My go-to comfort food right now is the Costco dips and chips. See, I have this little thing right over there next to my, I don't know what this came with. Some pair of sunglasses that I had. I think it was those Key sunglasses that spelled Quay, but apparently they're pronounced Key. I think it came with those. But these little things work so well. People always tell me get those wipes. I don't think those wipes that come in like the little packages, I don't think they work very well. Okay, what's my middle name? It'll be interesting to see who knows this and who doesn't know this, because I've actually talked a lot about this. I actually just talked about this not too long ago, like a couple days ago in a video. My middle name is Alexander. What's my favorite type of cuisine? My favorite type of cuisine, which I don't even know if you would consider a cuisine, is probably breakfast food. By the way, these answers could change on a moment's notice, so tomorrow I may say completely different answers. What's the last movie I watched? Oh, that's a good question. What's the last movie I watched? Oh, I know what it is. The last movie that I watched was called... Why can't I think of what that movie is called? The Next 3 Days, which is apparently Caroline's favorite movie of life. That was the last movie that I watched. Well, after that I watched Hell Camp, but it's a documentary, so I don't think you'd consider that a movie. What's my zodiac sign? A Cancer. What's my favorite season? This has changed in the last couple years. My favorite season was autumn, fall, but I always say fall. I think it's maybe like a Midwest thing, but now my favorite season is definitely summer. Do I have any hidden talents? Do I have any hidden talents? I'm a really good pool player. I think I've shared that in a couple vlogs. I don't know. What do I have? I'm like, where's Boo Radley? Boo Radley, do I have any good talents? I can't tell if I'm looking at him or his blanket over there. I don't know. The hidden talent thing I'm going to have to come up with. Think about. I'm really talented at singing off key. What's a hobby I enjoy in my free time? Listening to audiobooks and watching TV shows. Am I a morning person or a night owl? If you don't get this, then what are you doing watching this channel? I'm definitely a night owl. What's my favorite type of dessert? Do you know what's so interesting is the first thing that came into my mind was apple pie a la mode, and that's probably not my favorite type of dessert. I think my favorite type of dessert currently is cheesecake, but my favorite type of dessert is like, I don't know, anything. I love any kind of dessert. What's my dream travel destination? I kind of like going to the same places over and over again, you know? I love going to the same places that I know. My dream travel destination, if I didn't have to worry about the flying or anything like that, would definitely be like Fiji. That would probably be my dream travel destination, and to stay in one of those places over the ocean. Or the Maldives. Alex and I have wanted to do the Maldives for like 10 years. Do I have any allergies? I do have allergies. I'm slightly allergic to cats, and I am allergic to pollen. What's my favorite type of music? Well, I have a couple different favorite types of music. I love electronic dance music. I love gospel music. I love like what they would call like college rock music. That's like very easy listening kind of stuff. That's probably one of my favorite types. But my favorite type of music of all time, I love like Motown music and stuff like that because I was raised on it. But my favorite kind of music of all time is probably country music. What's my shoe size? I'm between a 10 and a 10 and a half. What's a place I've always wanted to visit? I've always wanted, you know, this is going to sound interesting, but I've never been there. I've never been to Washington, D.C. I've always wanted to go to Washington, D.C. I've always wanted to go to the Holocaust Museum. I've always wanted to go to, and there's so, like the Black History Museum. My hairstylist, she went with her daughter, and she was telling me that you, like, can't even get through it in the day. Caroline went to the Holocaust Museum. She said, you can't, was it her, Caroline, that told me that, or whatever? Said, you can't get through that in the day. I haven't seen anything in Washington, D.C. ever, like, in person. And, I can remember, I didn't go on like the 7th grade trip and stuff like that. And, I didn't do that out of like fear. And then, I remember seeing the movie Born Yesterday, the original, okay? Who's the original with? What was her name? She was so good in that movie. I think she got a Born Yesterday, 1933 film. This is Melanie Griffith. No, that's not. Born Yesterday, 19. It's not the original. Original cast. Judy Holliday. And Judy Holliday and William Holden are in it, and she plays his girlfriend that's not very bright, and she learns a lot about the world by going to Washington, D.C., and his, like, assistant or whatever, like, takes her all over, and it's such a powerful movie, and I've always wanted to go to see, and I saw that, like, when I was, like, in high school, and I wanted to go to Washington, D.C. ever since then. Alex and I have actually talked a lot about going to Washington, D.C., and either going, like, in the spring, because the trees and the flowers are supposed to be beautiful, or in the fall. So we're actually thinking about planning a trip, like, for a long weekend to go do that, because there's a lot that Alex wants to see there as well. I've never seen, like, any of the monuments or anything like that. So I would love to see all that. Okay. What's a language I wish I could speak? Spanish. Currently learning. Very proud of myself. What's my favorite type of book to read? Cozy mystery. Do I have any siblings? No, I'm an only child. What's my favorite board game? I don't know if I've ever said this on a video before. My favorite board game of life is Monopoly, hands down. What's my favorite animal? Boo Radley. What's my favorite flower? Alex hates these. My favorite flower is a stargazer lily, but I also like hydrangeas a lot. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? I just talked about this in a video on my review channel. Ben & Jerry's Chubby Hubby ice cream. What's a movie or TV show I can watch over and over and over again? Well, there's actually a couple. I can watch Roseanne. I've seen every episode. I could watch that over and over and over again. Love Boat, Fantasy Island. What's that show that would kind of surprise you guys that I watch over and over and over again? Just like if it comes on. A movie that I can watch over and over and over again is Bridesmaids. I don't ever get tired of that movie. And the movie End of the Night, which is probably my second favorite movie. What's my favorite kind of weather? Either really hot, sunny weather, or like, I like how it is today, even though you can't really go out in it, but I like that kind of like rainy. I wish it was snowing. I love snow. What's my preferred mode of transportation? Flying, I guess. I don't love it, but it's my preferred mode. I mean, other than what? Train or whatever. What's my favorite holiday? Halloween. What's my favorite way to relax? Taking a nap, watching TV shows. Okay, deep who knows me better questions. What's my biggest fear? Any fear. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is sharks. What's my most cherished dream or aspiration? Today? I think today my most cherished dream, although this may sound very simple, is just to live this year in the moment. I'm gonna like skip through some of these because this is, where are we at? What's a personal goal I'm working towards? Well, not with this Cheesecake Factory, but trying to get healthy. But I said I wasn't doing it this week. I said I was gonna start it next week. Which is so funny because this ad just came up for these Rip Van wafers that I reviewed, and they're actually really good. They're like keto. What's a cause I care deeply about? Animal rescues. What's a book or a movie that deeply impacted me? What's a book or a movie that deeply impacted me that I've never talked about on video before? I'm going to Google search most powerful movies and see what most powerful... I can tell you what Alex would say. He'd say The Green Mile. He loves that movie. Gladiator, none of these movies. I haven't seen some of these movies. The Green Mile's on here. Good Will Hunting. I think, okay, this is going to sound strange, but I think that one of the movies that impacted me the most when I saw it was Dead Poets Society. And for one specific scene, I mean, there's a lot of movies that I grew up in that just completely changed me for life. But the scene when he's having all the students walk on the desk or step on the desk and look at the room in a different perspective changed the way that I looked at things. And I'm very much that kind of learner. Like, I have to see it for myself, right? That if you're always looking at something from this way, you don't ever see it from a different way. And it kind of, I think, reiterated for me what Atticus Finch says in To Kill a Mockingbird, that you don't really know somebody until you walk around in their front porch in their shoes for a while, right? And so it's like, I really am such a believer that life is looking at it through the lens of somebody else's eyes. And if you can't do that, then asking the questions to get to know their experience as best as you possibly can, because nobody's going to know your experience, right? And to share that experience with other people to help them. I don't know why I thought of that movie, but that Dead Poets Society really changed me a lot. What's my greatest strength? I think my greatest strength is my support system around me. And that doesn't even really have anything to do with me. You know? I'm grateful for my support system. My greatest personal strength, I would probably say, is my ability to allow myself to feel emotions, because I know people see me as a crier and things like that on video. I never was that person for a very long time. What's a memory that always makes me smile? Laying by the pool the day after we got married in the Cosmopolitan. What's my idea of a perfect day? Well, I mean, today's been a really good day, and I'm going to get to watch some shows tonight and have some food and stuff like that, so today will be great. My idea of a perfect day is what we just did in Mexico. You know, get up, sleep in, have a hot cup of coffee, you know, lay on the beach with my husband, listen to an audiobook, take a nap, be romantic with each other, you know, flirt with each other, take a shower, dress cute, have a nice dinner, watch a show, and go to bed. Like, that's a perfect day for me, you know? What's a place that holds a special significance for me? A place that holds a special significance for me. I was going to say Gatlinburg, Tennessee, because my mom and my ex used to spend Christmas there, but I wouldn't say that as much anymore. I think this neighborhood holds a special significance for me in my front porch, just because I've like really come into my own and gotten to know people, and I've really felt like comfortable in my own skin on my very own porch. You know, it's very much like the Wizard of Oz. Like, all I ever really needed was in my own backyard, and I think I was seeking things outside of that for so long. When I realized, well, you don't really have a lot of places to go anymore. You know, you might as well get to know the people in your neighborhood, which I was doing, you know, before the accident and stuff. But then, like, just really getting to know people in my neighborhood and just enjoying that. Like, this place has a special meaning to me, you know, now. Not just the condo, but the neighborhood in general, you know, and walking down the street and people saying, "Hey, Peter, how are you?" and going to the pool and all of it. It's a very special place for me. It's a safe place for me, you know. What's my favorite way to show affection? I would say by smiling or hugging somebody or complimenting people. What's the quality I admire in others? Oh gosh, probably a quality I admire in others is their ability to stay calm in any situation. What's a value that guides my decisions? A value that guides my decisions. Let's look up values. Well, I mean, I know what the definition of a value is. What are top 5 values? Let's pick one of the top 5 values. Honesty will be one of them. Kindness, honesty, loyalty, responsibility, and courage. I have to say out of those, it wouldn't be courage. I struggle a lot with courage. I think my biggest one is probably out of those 5 is loyalty, honesty. Loyalty, honestly. Because loyalty is probably one thing that drives my decisions the most. In my personal life, not like on YouTube and stuff. But like it really drives my decisions as far as interacting with people. I'm like loyal to a fault with people. I probably give people way too many chances. But in all honesty, I'm kind of grateful that I have. Because the people that I've given a lot of chances to are the same people that have given me a lot of chances. And we've really like built our friendships and our relationships through the years to what they are today, you know? So yeah. What's a lesson I've learned about relationships? There are no fairy tale endings. Relationships are a lot of work. Whether they're friendships, work relationships, family relationships, or romantic relationships, they're a lot of work. And you're going to get out of it what you put into it. I used to think that if love were, like in romantic relationships, honest to God, I thought this, that like if love were real and love was enough, that you didn't have to do a lot of work and that it was just everybody would want to hold your hand and kiss you and things like that. But stuff happens in life, you know, shit happens and tough times happen. And I think that's really the testament to a relationship is when you lean on each other and you trust each other and things like that, even in, you know, in the middle of adversity and tough times. And trust is not something that comes easy. Leaning on somebody is not something that comes easy, but over time you work on that and you build that. And I think that's something I've learned in relationships, you know? Even the relationships that I see with people where I'm just like, God, like they have the perfect relationship. Then later after getting to know these people, I'll be like, they've done a lot of work to have the relationship that they have, you know? What's my definition of success? My definition of success is having goals and not necessarily accomplishing them, but working towards them, because you may never accomplish any of your goals in your life, but working towards them is successful as well. I think success, if I had a successful day, a day would be where I remained content. I didn't, you know, allow anger or upset to rule me, that I was able to stay calm and peaceful and serene, that I was helpful to other people, kind to other people, that I got to spend time with my loved ones, and that I got to relax and do something that I love by making videos every day. That would be like, for me, a successful day. Okay, who knows me better? Funny question. Funny, who knows me better questions. What's my weirdest habit? I don't even know. What's the silliest thing that makes me laugh? Stupid jokes. I absolutely love stupid jokes. What's a quirky item I collect? Well, I mean, I don't know if this is quirky, but I always collect room keys to hotels that Alex and I stay in. What's it, which are always cards and stuff now, you know. What's a food combination I enjoy that others might find odd? Ranch dressing with anything. What's my favorite type of dance move? What's that? Block and lock it? Is that what it's called? What's the funniest movie scene I can quote? Dolly Parton in 9 to 5, probably. And I've got a gun out there, and for a while now I've been thinking about forgiving and forgetting. But I can change you from a rooster to a hen with one shot. Don't think I can't do it, neither. I used to say that when I was a little kid. People would always ask me to say that. What's a childhood cartoon I still love? Scooby-Doo. I only like cartoons that have like a storyline to them. Okay, what's a fictional character I relate to the most? fictional character I relate to the most. God, I don't even know. I'm reading through some of these. What's a joke that always cracks me up? Why 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. What's my favorite type of meme? My favorite type of meme, people send me memes all the time. My favorite meme of the moment that somebody sent me was, because I always say, listen, Linda. Somebody sent, I mean, now tons of people have sent it to me since I mentioned it. But somebody sent it to me and it said, did Linda ever listen? Smart memes. Smart memes crack me up. You know what, I actually... This will ruffle some feathers because I know people won't like this, but one of my favorite memes in the moment is when it says, and honestly, I don't really care if this ruffles feathers or not, but when it said, it's the meme that's going around that says, you know one know who's not on the Epstein list? Drag queens that read library books to children. I like that meme. What's a humorous childhood memory I often share? God, so many. I feel like my dad shares them more than I do because he just thinks it's hilarious. He thinks my whole childhood is just hilarious. What's the most ridiculous item on my bucket list? I actually have not a bucket list of things I want to do, but I have a bucket list of like things I want to get. Alex just saw it in my phone. He's like, you keep a list of things you want to get? I go, yes, and it's like years old. Okay, one of the oldest things on there that I have that I've never bought is that there's a brand that does like needlepoint wallets, and I've wanted to get one forever, but I don't know which one I want to get. There's like a one that's like skull and crossbones, and there's another one that's like an alligator. There's another one that's like a nautical theme. There's like they're expensive too, but I've had it on there for years, and I always keep on going back and look. That's probably the most ridiculous thing. But on my bucket list, I mean, I don't really have bucket list things. I don't know. Do you guys keep bucket lists? I don't know that I do. What's my go-to karaoke song? I'm terrified to do karaoke. I've only done it a couple times in my life. I'm not as afraid to do it now as I used to be, but I used to be terrified to do karaoke. My go-to karaoke song would probably be some song that I sing. I mean, like Rock on Gold Dust Woman. I know more of the words than just that. You know, rock on gold dust woman. Take your silver spoon, dig your grave. I mean, I know the words to most of the songs I sing. And maybe I don't get the words, but what's a funny nickname someone has given me? I don't really have a funny nickname. Tanya's son Nick calls me Uncle Pete Pete. I don't know why, but I think that's kind of funny. What's a movie that always makes me laugh no matter how many times I've seen it? Bridesmaids. I don't know why. That scene in the bridal shop, I literally could watch over and over and over again. It's so funny. Okay, intimate, who knows me better questions. What's the place where I feel most at peace? In my bed, laying down, take a nap. I'm not sure about that. Shut up! Alexa. Okay, I had to stop the camera because Alexa just would not shut up. She just kept on going on and on and on. I mean, some of these are hard. What's a personal mantra or affirmation I believe in? If you can dream it, you can achieve it. I do like that. I don't know if it's necessarily one I think of all the time, but... What's a scent that brings back fond memories for me? The smell of my mom's perfume. And sometimes in here I smell it from time to time, which is weird. What's a personal tradition I cherish? Getting dressed like nice for Christmas Eve, which I guess I didn't really do that. I mean, but like taking a shower and getting ready for Christmas Eve and listening to Christmas music and having the Christmas trees lit and stuff like that. What's a song that reminds me of a significant moment in my life? That Ingrid Michaelson song that Alex and I got married to, You and Me or whatever it's called. Also, Lana Del Rey, Young and Beautiful. Because that was this song that we heard at, I think it's by Cascade, Ultra Music Festival the first year that we went. And I always think of like that when we're there. I mean, a lot of these are about talents, and or skills or hobbies. I don't feel like I have a lot of those. Uh-oh, my cheesecake has been picked up. What's a cherished item or keepsake I hold dear? Anything to do with recovery, like my recovery books, things like that. It used to be pictures, like pictures back in the day of like growing up, my family and stuff like that. I don't know if that matters so much to me anymore. What's my favorite way to spend quality time with somebody? Just hanging out with somebody and talking. I just like, that's probably my favorite thing. What's a dream I've shared only with a few trusted individuals? Well, if I was going to share it, I wouldn't share it with thousands of people in a vlog. But honestly, I don't know. I probably would share it with you guys, honestly. But I don't know that I've had a dream that I've only shared with a few trusted individuals. I don't know. I think probably one of the things that scares me the most, I don't know if this would be a dream, but is that my mom passed at 64, my grandma died at 67. My aunt was like 73, and my dad's side of his family lives to be very old. Like my grandma died at 93. You know, my dad's brother died at like 91. You know, he has 2 siblings that are still alive. His sister died at like 89 or something like that. So I think that scares me a lot. I don't know if that's a dream, but I guess my dream would be to live as long as possible. I don't know that I've shared that with a lot of people or talked a lot about that, but I can remember my mom passed away. It was a couple summers after that. I think about this in the summer, I honestly do. Like, if I make it to 64, like, I only have so many summers left, you know? Like, it's weird to me that I think in that way. I mean, some of these are really personal. Like, what's a difficult conversation I've been avoiding? I don't really feel like I have a lot of difficult conversations I've been avoiding, because I think that, like, for me, like, I either take that to my therapist or my sponsor, and I'm like, okay, I need to have this conversation. What do you think? And then they encourage me to have it sooner rather than later. So I don't sit on that stuff. What's a relationship I've had to let go for my own well-being? Well, I feel like I've talked a lot about that here on my Peterson's channel. There's been quite a few relationships I've had to let go of because they were toxic, or we were toxic together, or they just weren't healthy for me anymore. I feel like they had outgrown, you know, their season. I'm a big believer in the saying. I had to go get another battery because this battery was done. And I'm almost at the end of this vlog too, I swear. But I was talking about like the ending of relationships. You know, a friend of mine said to me years and years and years ago that, you know, people are in our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I'm like, that has been proven to me over time. I think the scary thing is in the moment you don't know if it's a season friendship or a season relationship or a lifetime relationship. And I think in that moment I'm hoping that it's a lifetime relationship. But in reality, I've only had a few lifetime relationships, you know? Like even Tanya wasn't around for a very long period of my life, but I would say she's my longest lifetime friend that I have. I think my only lifetime relationships that I have are my dad, my stepmother, you know, came into my life when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 12 or something like that. And then my cousin Caroline. I mean, those are really my only lifetime relationships. Oh, well, I guess my Aunt Susie too. But other than that, I don't really have any lifetime relationships in my life anymore. I think it's sad when you realize that people come into your life for a reason or season or a lifetime. I think what's even sadder is when you're evaluating that relationship and you realize it's kind of run its course. And then you look at it, and maybe it's because of something that you did. Maybe it's because of something they did. Maybe it's just because you just can't have that person in your life anymore. They don't want you in their life anymore. But when you look at it, what you realize is I learned some valuable lessons. And then you're like, oh, well, was that a reason relationship? Was there a reason that I had that relationship in my life? You know, or was it a season relationship? I don't break it down as much anymore. But sometimes when I look at relationships, the relationships I have in my life right now are relationships that I've had in my life for quite some time. I don't see these people going anywhere and things like that. I did, you know, clean house years ago. People got rid of me and I got rid of them and things like that. You know, that was, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. And maybe a few here and there friendships that went apart because somebody moved, or, you know, like in recovery, somebody went back out and whatever. Even though I continue to reach out to those people. But I don't like sit there and like look at it. But I will say, like, when I do look at those friendships, sometimes when I like miss them, I think. But I did learn valuable lessons through that relationship. So maybe it was I don't know if it matters if it was a reason or a season, but those people meant something to me. You know, I always say when people go through breakups, like I've tried to go through, I don't know that I got this my first big breakup, but I got it my second one. And it was actually, well, it was during the relationship that I got it. My ex was like, had a box of pictures of he and his ex underneath the bed, and he was like hiding them, and I found them. And he came home, and I had him like when we moved in together, and I had him like on the bed. And he was like, I could tell he was really nervous. And I said, you don't have to hide these memories of your past. And I was like, I don't want them in frames around our house of you and your ex together, you know? And I said, but I mean, you know, like, I don't want you to feel like if you want to pull them out and look at them from time to time, those are memories of your life. I think in that moment, what I really learned was, I don't want to sit and focus on past relationships and look at all that could have changed, all that could have been different, and live in the negative. I want to look at those relationships and be like, wow, I had some really amazing experiences with those people, whether they were romantic relationships or friendships or work relationships or family. Today, it's not necessarily the same as it was because those people have passed or moved away or we're just not friends or have relationships anymore. But, you know, at that time, like, I learned valuable lessons. We had a lot of laughs. We had a lot of good times. We had a lot of good cries. And I value those relationships, you know? And I always want to look back on my life with that, on what did I gain, not what did I lose. And it's really helped me a lot in looking at my life, not just with relationships, but with a lot of things in my life, you know? But especially with relationships, I think, and looking at them and being like, okay, well, I want to look back on this relationship, and I'm not talking about like abusive, really difficult breakups and things like that. That's a completely different story. But I think like just a run-of-the-mill breakup or parting of ways with friends, or you just don't talk to that person anymore because your life's changed and whatever. It's like, okay, we're not where we were, you know, 10 years ago, but I'm really grateful that that person was in my life. I had some great experiences with them. You know, with my exes, both of them, I'm not close with either one of them. I mean, I don't think my first ex I've talked to in, like, I don't know how many years it's been, 10 or 15 years, something like that. We reached out, because he knows Alex too. We reached out when we were in Miami years ago, like the first time we went to Ultra, and like, we're going to like meet up with them for like a drink or something. That never happened. Them having a drink and me having a Diet Coke. And then my second ex, the last time I talked to him was when our friend Scotty passed away. And I haven't talked to him since. It's not like I wouldn't, but I have no reason to. But both of those relationships, Alex, when he sees him, is very civil. They're very civil relationships. I mean, it's like, hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Stuff like that. I don't want to be best friends with those people anymore, you know? I wish them the best. I had great times with them. It didn't end horribly, you know, it didn't end great, but it didn't end horribly. And I want to walk away from those relationships. And that's with friendships too, that I've had, that we've gone our separate ways for whatever reasons. You know, I don't wish those people any harm or whatever, you know. I think that's been probably one of the most valuable lessons I've learned in my life. So, what's the failure that ultimately led to personal growth? God, I mean, so many. I feel like I've learned more from the failures that I've had in my life than the successes that I've had in my life. And it can be anything small, like how to fold a towel, to how to write a book, or, you know, like, I mean, I don't know, you know, personal growth. Well, I check my camera before I delete anything on it anymore, because I can still, like, as of like a month ago, was like deleting things on my camera. So does that lead to personal growth? Sure. I mean, I've had a lot of like really deep personal failures in my life that I look at, and I think this is an opportunity for growth, like my sponsor says, you know? These were fun to do. I like doing these questions. Made me think a lot about myself and my life and stuff. Anyway, if you want to see me do more of these, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you guys have questions, put them in the comment section below and I will answer them. But I'm going to get off here now because my Cheesecake Factory is going to be here in a second. I want to watch my shows and get the rest of my videos up and stuff like that. So I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Friday. Oh, by the way, last night I forgot to post the vlog. And I was like sitting here and it was like 3:30 in the morning. I was like, yeah, you forgot to post that vlog. So I like posted it like real quick. So that's why it was up so late last night. Tonight I will try to remember to post it sooner. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Friday. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you. I'm going to get off here quickly tonight. So I hope that you guys are having a fantastic beginning to your weekend. And I'm just going to take it day by day. So I might see you tomorrow. I might see you Sunday. I might see you Monday. But if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll miss you. And I love you guys so much. And I'll see you in my next vlog. Love you. Bye. Love you.